My spouse has not been able to wrap his head around why I would ever say I have nothing to wear when I have a wardrobe full of clothes. So recently, I decided to take out some time to understand this phenomenon. So without further ado, let's discuss some essential tips to effective wardrobe planning. Beautiful people, welcome to Manners on the Go. I trust your week has been great. It's nice of you to drop by again today. Thank you for faithfully following our weekly broadcasts and especially for spreading the news. And if it's your first time today, you're welcome. I believe it will be a productive use of your time. My spouse has not been able to wrap his head around why I would ever say I have nothing to wear when I have a wardrobe full of clothes. It beats me sometimes too. So recently, I decided to take out some time to understand this phenomenon. I discovered that it is quite easy to walk into a clothing store or fancy something in an online fashion store, then include these numerous outfits to my shopping carts. Outfits that befit my size instead of my style. There are some salient questions one must ask. For example, can I see my identity in this clothing? Do they work for the kind of life I lead? Does my wardrobe do what I want it to do? Can I really have an effectively planned wardrobe like I do with every other thing in my life that requires planning? So, if you're like me, who constantly choruses, I don't have anything to wear. Building a great wardrobe begins with finding your own personal style. What aligns with you physically, mentally, and even socially. Note this, a good basic wardrobe should be able to meet at least 95 to 97% of your clothing needs, which simply means it should fit into your daily routines and activities. Therefore, don't just go shopping for clothes because they look good on the mannequin or on another person, or because it's trending. Do your shopping based on what you lack in your wardrobe and how useful it will fit into events and occasions. Wardrobe planning simply means planning your outfits in advance. So without further ado, let's discuss some essential tips to effective wardrobe planning. Number 1. First, do some weeding. It's time to purge your closet. You see, it's pretty hard to find outfits to wear when you can't see what you own. Clear out old wares and clothes that don't fit anymore and give to those that need them. When clothing is so packed that you can't pick one without knocking 3 to the floor, you realize it costs you both time and money. Time because it takes you longer to assemble them back, and money because you probably keep buying the same pair of pants or designs over and over. These items are robbing you of space and self-image. Out they go. My spouse says to me that I should give anything I haven't worn in 6 months. Tall order, but trust me, it is practicable and I've done it a few times. Please declutter your wardrobe. Number 2, identify your clothing need. Your wardrobe should have clothes that work for your lifestyle. What do you spend your waking hours doing? Do you go to work or you work from home? Are you retired? What special occasion do you have coming up? Also, consider your environment. For example, we live in the tropics. I can't imagine a wardrobe full of turtlenecks and coats. Also, consider your appearance. What colors and shapes work best for your appearance? Typically, what's your preference with regards to your clothing? What are your values? How do you want to express your personality in your clothing? Number 3, shop based on your body shape, color, and personal style. Just because it fits someone else perfectly doesn't mean it should be in your wardrobe. You see and hear of cases of what I ordered for versus what I got, which is a trending issue in the fashion industry today. And it doesn't seem to get any better. You should know that you're not the hourglass figure as the model you see wearing the clothes you intend to buy. Neither are you of the same size or have the same taste or interest. In fact, they don't get to take the clothes home anyway. It is just for the show. So, it is best to know yourself because it reflects in your clothing and accessory collections. In case you're still wondering about what will fit your body shape, I'll be glad to share more in another episode. Do note that you are one of these 4 basic body types: the triangle or pear-shaped, the inverted triangle or apple shape, the hourglass, or the rectangle. Number 4, seek inspiration from your style role model or from magazines or the internet. Now that you have an idea of your body shape, skin color, and personal style, you can go on the internet and make your research based on these. With the OOTD hashtag, OOTD meaning outfit of the day, social media is full of daily outfit pictures from fashionistas from all fields. Take ideas from outfits you like and see how you can recreate the same look at home to fit your own personality. Number 5, next is to plan your wardrobe in advance. Professionals in the fashion industry do it. Celebrities or their stylists do it, and I highly recommend it for you too. Identify what needs to be in your wardrobe, when to wear them, and where to wear them to, and do so before the actual date. Don't wait on luck, hoping to get it right that morning. Remember, I mentioned in an earlier video that you should avoid the just rolled out of the bed and threw something on look. This you can only avoid by planning your wardrobe in advance. Number 6, fill your fashion gaps by having a good balance of both business formal and smart casual outfits. For example, business professionals typically lack sufficient casual wears for weekend outings, and people who work from home tend not to have formal or business attire. Some others do not remember to have a few pieces for outings like weddings or other formal events. So, plan your wardrobe based on the way you lead your personal life. You should be able to open your wardrobe and be proud of your fashion sense. Fill the gaps by doing the needful. Number 7, try everything on. Oh, I know how difficult that sounds. Well, this is a practical activity. Why not turn it into a fun one? Invite a friend and plan your outfits together. I do that with my best friend sometimes. Take pictures and even share opinions. Each item in your closet has its own quirks. Maybe it doesn't look as good as it did a few years ago. So trying it on is the only way to give an honest appraisal. Note down all the possible combinations you own and try them on to make sure they really work. Don't get discouraged. It's the clothes auditioning here, not you. Number 8, basically, a perfect wardrobe should be made up of 60% classic pieces, 20% basics, and 20% trends. By classic, I mean pieces that don't date quickly. They can be worn with lots of things and they suit your body shape well. While basics, on the other hand, are quality day-to-day wears like your t-shirt and your laundry, then you should be left with 20% pile of trend clothing, which could be current or those from a few years ago that you are reluctant to throw away. Your asoebi, also known as the party uniforms, fall under this category. Suffice to note that planning your wardrobe saves you time, money, and energy. I hope you take these few things into consideration, including leaving a comment on the comment section, liking this video, and subscribing to this channel. See you next week. Goodbye.